What's up? I'm finna start here. What's up, y'all? Welcome to the channel. I don't want to play much. I know I gotta tune that out when we get ready. All right, so the girl is in shambles, honey. The girl is in shambles. She is upset because of the fact is that she has to pay this money. She has to pay this money. She is mad. We gonna play what she said at the end. I didn't catch. We finally caught it. The everything went to the news. So now the girl is in delusions. We gonna go to Facebook. We gonna post some Facebook posts. We gonna talk about Corinne. Now we're on this right here. We will be on StreamYard and go to where it started and go all the way back to how we got here because everything is on TikTok and I do want y'all to see it. So for people to saying that her fans, she's not gonna pay. She don't have to pay. Yes, she does. And I wanted to do this live to let people know. So alienation of affection lawsuit. If you're being sued for alienation, hey Kia, of affection, basically someone claiming you broke up their marriage. Here's how works. How it works in bankruptcy. She cannot file bankruptcy. She cannot sell her home. What and I'm finna tell y'all what they gonna do before we get to everything this girl been posting. She been posting on two different pages. Corinne is quiet, child. They are going in on them. So basically, a lot of people say she can move money or she can do this and that. She cannot do that. That is against the law. Hey, discussion board. Thank you. That is against the law. She will get back in court or be in contempt for doing that. Any lawsuit, civil lawsuit, you cannot move any money after judgment, before and after. Even some divorces, when it goes to that, you cannot do that. That's just like with Portia and Simon. They could not move their money. Remember, Tasha K was like, she not supposed to have moved her money. She wasn't supposed to, remember? So even if she does bankruptcy, brenay still has to pay Akira. It's considered a silver tort claim, a lawsuit for emotional or relationship damages. You might be able to include it in bankruptcy if it's purely about money damages. This is not. But if the court judgment says your actions involve willfully and malicious injury, meaning you initially hurt someone, that part of the debt may not be dischargeable. So it depends on how court describes your intent. If it is seen as accidental or emotional situation, you might discharge it. If it is seen as intentional harm, you cannot. You could still file bankruptcy to stop collection or delay proceedings, but it won't guarantee that that debt disappears. So somebody said, well, they can't garnish her wages. Well, no. But the way North Carolina works, and I did my research, and I'm going to read it to y'all because I want y'all to hear this. I said, okay, well, they can't take a check, but really, if a check deposited to the account that they know is going into, they're going to liability to take that out her account. They're going to take it like a deposit. They're going to take it like a deposit. So they can garnish the home that she brought, that her and Tim have. That can be taken. They can garnish that car. They will give it to Akira. They can give Akira the home. They will give Akira, let's say she get a deposit of a Snapchat check. They're going to take it as a deposit, take it out of her account. Like, let's say you owe IRS, right? They'll take it out your account, or they'll take it out your checks, or they'll take it out your account. They'll get that order. And what they're going to do is move that 40,000, 50,000 plus to Akira. That's how they go. So every time, I don't, baby, they were just, baby, when I tell you they were eating her up on Facebook, we finna look at it. Baby, they were eating her up on Facebook. So Apparently, child, let us get to the tea. Apparently, honey, she said this. Let me go to YouTube. Let me pull up my YouTube real quick. Let me go and pull up, baby. I was cackled. We gonna watch what she said, and we gonna listen to the response that everybody had. Baby, when I tell you, oh, Jess did a video. Okay. We gonna watch Jess' reaction. Not the whole thing, but the part of the court where she said she don't have it. We're gonna watch that. But baby, when I tell you, honey, when I tell you, they said, oh, they told Korean, we gonna go to it. They told Korean, they said, Korean, that purple room, you might as well get ready for your sister and Tim to come over there. All y'all finna be in the bed. All y'all finna be in the bed together. They say, oh, she think, baby, they were eating her up. They say, oh, Brenay thinks she ain't gonna pay her. They say, Korean, you been doing all that talking. You gonna help your sister? Mm-hmm. Sure did. She said, you not gonna help your sister pay? She gotta pay since she was doing all that talking. And they pulled up a something that Korean said.
An affair, a TikTok star, and a $1.75 million verdict that nearly ended with a fight outside the Durham County Courthouse. That was not the fight. Those were inside the courtroom. We're talking about the case of North Carolina TikToker brenay Montague. She was sued by her now husband's ex-wife.
Her mouth.
Tonight,
read her mouth,
found
y'all.
Montague liable for destroying the couple's marriage. WR's Eric Miller was in court and has the story.
Hey, look, I see Tea Time in there. I know Black Goddess is somewhere on the side. Who else? We see
shout out to Jess Cannon Brand.
Mom in there. Hey, we see y'all.
Yeah, Akira's boyfriend was there.
The sound of a $1.75 million cheer coming just moments after court was adjourned. Akira Montague embraced her attorney, Robinetta Jones, as dozens of supporters yelled from the sidelines.
She has received justice from losing her husband and the father of her children.
Attorney Robin got money. You see them pearls around her neck?
Akira Montague's lawsuit, filed in Durham County Court, accuses brenay Montague, an influencer with nearly 3 million followers on TikTok, of seducing and having an affair with her then-husband, Tim. That affair then turning to marriage when brenay and Tim wed. In the suit, Akira Montague claimed brenay used her online influence as a weapon. The affair also caused damage to her health and deprived her kids of a two-parent household.
And it was nothing but lies.
brenay Montague, who represented herself in court, slammed the verdict, saying Akira Montague knew her marriage was over and allowed the affair.
She gave her consent. She said it was okay because she knew her marriage was over with and it was done.
But the jury didn't agree, awarding Akira Montague the $1.75 million after more than 700 pieces of evidence were presented in court, including some of brenay's own TikToks and texts.
That says that my client was telling the truth.
The case hinged
Telling
on
the
two
truth.
rarely used laws, including alienation of affection.
It can be very hard to prove, and the reason
Okay,
is
we saw all
because
that part
it's
yesterday.
hard to find
Now,
a point.
Brenay did come out and say she's not gonna get that. She ain't gonna get that. We gonna go into what was said. Hold on, let me share some photos with y'all. Let me go back to my photos. So there's a video. Basically, I want to share this. So there's a picture of Brenay crying in the courtroom. Look at this. Let me see if I can make it larger. There we go. Oh, I'm learning over here, y'all. I'm so proud of myself. I gotta get me a cookie. She was crying. She was wiping her tears because now she didn't realize what she got herself into. That is Tim's sister. And now the mama wear dreads. Ain't that crazy? So Brenay is sitting here crying because she lost. And in that video, y'all, watch her mouth, and I guess he came back and asked her, what are we gonna do? She says, I don't know. Nothing. Basically saying she ain't gonna be able to get anything anyway, which she will. So basically, just to let y'all know, Brenay is going to try to hide some coin. Now, I went a little digging today. I had a good little time. This is what I was sitting here doing. I want to show y'all a couple of videos to make y'all laugh. We're going to go to these comments, and then we're going to go to Facebook in a minute, because this is hilarious. Let me post it over here. So she say, most of the time I'm at home like this, literally. Scrolling through the phone. Baby, the comments didn't disappoint. I don't know if I can get this to play. Let me post it. We're going to go to Facebook. And they were saying, oh, you won't be like that no more. You need to go get a job. You need to pay Akira. Baby, let me see if I can get the video on Facebook. Because I'm still learning how to upload some things. Let me go to Korean.
Oh no, they're definitely saggy. I don't mind the fact that they're saggy.
Oh, y'all can hear.
Ooh, baby,
Okay, that's perfect. Oh, so y'all can hear. I can play like that. Cool. Let's go to brenay. She has 2 different pages. She must have blocked me off the other page. Because she was mad at me, child. Let me see if I can pull up these comments. And then she has her friend, and I'm going to tell you right now, that friend that she had, baby. So remember that photo I showed y'all, right? Okay. Let me go ahead and put it on here. I don't know why she still got that girl picture. Let me see. Yay. Okay. Let's see if we can move along. It won't let me do it like that. Hold on. Let me figure it out. So I'm going to read the comments to y'all, because I'm finna see how I can. Let me see. This is hilarious. I don't care who mad about it. It's just true. All right, I'm finna read it to y'all. I can't wait to get back on my tomorrow. So y'all remember that photo I showed, right? So somebody said, with a party-sized bag of chips, Chipotle, and blue drinks. I mean, you scared to go anywhere else besides the court in bed involving, in court is something involving food. This is who y'all fighting over in bed, stalking that girl with chips all over the place. Log into different accounts, the search bar, Akira. Except your body takes up the whole bed and you be breathing hard just from laying there. Oh, girl, they're frying you on TikTok. They said this is more like it. Calling Akira's car dream car. Level of obsession and taunting. You been found guilty. I don't know why you even post during the case. We know just like how you was on that lady couch, refusing to leave her house. Baby, they were eating her up. We finna go to Korean. Is this Korean? Oh, no, that's brenay. Child, she trying to look like her sister with the makeup, but baby, she has another page. And I had one of her fans cuss me out in them pages because they was like, we with you, girl. Yeah, she blocked me. She has another page and she blocked me. It's still Brenay Kennard, and she had blocked me from that page. Let me make sure. Yeah, she did. She blocked me. You still got another page. Oh, no, she didn't. So, one of her fans was like, oh, no, she did block me. One of her fans was like, yeah, she's not going to pay her. And they was like, I said, no, she's going to have to end up paying her. So, Brenay, let me say this, because y'all know you watching the blogs at this point because you're miserable and out of your mind. And this is to you. I know for a fact that you bit back. When y'all first came out with this in Akira, because it wasn't Akira, it was you. It was you. You set your big butt there with that man, and you sat there and striked my darn thing for showing, and I had to do an appeal on TikTok about me talking about it when it first came out. I wasn't the only blogger that did. Come to find out, you did it to Black Goddess and everybody else. I'm finna be on your head. I don't kick people while they down. I don't. But you, bitch, I'm on you. I knew you did it. Akira didn't do it. You did it. Because I'm telling you how I know Akira didn't do it. Because Akira deactivated her TikTok at the time. Because Akira had people coming to her page asking her about the situation. You did it. But I'm gonna be on your ass. I love it. Y'all, I can't wait to get my back up because I want to share with y'all. So Korean posted, I need to get this off November 5th. I can't comment to everybody, but I said what I said, though. Y'all keep believing a liar. Everyone have a good day. So Korean had posted on her page, I'm so effing pretty, dog. I don't care what nobody say. I'm finna see if I can screenshot some of these comments. I wish I could screen record off here. But obviously, I'm going to figure it out while we sit here. Because I really want y'all to see this. Honey, it's a mess. Okay. So, because I just gonna, let me see if we can do it like this. Come on. Because if this work, I really want y'all to see this for real. And it's all on Facebook. If not, like I said, no, I'm going to read it to y'all until we go back on StreamYard tomorrow. But we going to be back over there, trust me. I'm a little hurt because I can't do how I want to do over here. Let me see. No, it's still not doing it. Okay, we're going to read it. So she posted that she pretty. We all know that's Korean thing. Somebody say, you going to help your sister pay Akira? You going to help Brenay pay Akira? You helping Brenay pay Akira? Not really like you three out of North Carolina. Brenay going to be moving to the purple room. Make sure you make some space. That's what they said, honey. We just gonna take some pictures. This is the pictures they have. So it's one thing. She said, y'all believe anything on November 8th and posted her sister, right? Brenay really had that woman bringing her child wet wipes. Tim finished doing the nasty in Tim Akira's former marital home. Not only were you sleeping with that lady's husband, but you did it in their home and had that child bring you a wet wipe. I don't know who worse, Tim or Brenay. Let's go to the comments. And I'm finna hold on, because I thought I had this one. Oh, baby, we finna get into it. I think I do got that one. So she got upset because someone posted something that she said. Sorry, it's a little ghetto. I want to show y'all this. This is very important. Go to my photos. I did. Okay. So she posted this. And it says, on, baby. She put 100. She said Brenay really had that child bring her wet wipe. She said 100. So everybody was like, girl, you sitting here, you gonna help your sister? You been real quiet. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Like, you ain't saying nothing. You did all that talking. Blase squaze. Hold on. And basically, she sat here and she said, and I quote, that was she said, that was literally an accident. She said, ain't gonna keep telling y'all this an accident. Yeah, she got mad. Ain't gonna keep telling y'all it's an accident. I stand what I said. It was an accident, dummies. So she all on here talking about it's an accident. Child, they said she need to make space in that room. They got a picture of her, Tim and Brenay in the bed together, honey. Baby, they've been dragging the hell out of these girls. They have been dragging the hell out of these girls. And it's all because of Brenay feeling like she is above. Before I got blocked, Brenay had put on there that she was, I guess she going on blocking people because she ain't got nothing else to do. But she was basically putting, hey, like, I ain't got to pay her. Girl, please. I ain't got to pay her nothing. I ain't got to pay her. Like, somebody was like, girl, you're going to have to get that purse, this and that. And you know what she said, y'all? She said, one of her fans said, she liked it. She said, they was like, she ain't got to give her nothing. That's not how that works. Brenay is going to be just fine. That's what she said. Exactly what she said. And I was just like, what? That's not how that works. They're over there giving her the business, y'all. They're giving her the business. Let me see if that's not it. They're giving her the business right now. Like, it's nothing that girl can do. When I say nothing, nothing. Brenay is learning that it ain't nothing she can do at this point. Nothing at all. And I'm trying to figure out, why do she feel like she's exempt from paying this girl? Why? Like, what make you think in your mind that you don't have to pay her? I'm trying to see how to get this video. Right. It's going okay. Hey, RC, but I don't understand why she feel like she don't have to. The girl been sitting here. First of all, what's going to happen is, let me see if I can add this to webcam. No. What's going to happen is, hey, they're going to take money from her. And it's going to happen really, really quick. I want y'all to see this video. I'm going to play it. I think y'all can hear it. Man, this video funny as hell. Let me open it.
Mrs. Montague. I'm Mrs. Montague. I'm Mrs. Montague. I'm Mrs. Montague. I'm Mrs.
Montague. Y'all heard that? Let me see if y'all can hear it again. Hold on.
Mrs. Montague. I'm Mrs. Montague. I'm Mrs. Montague.
They say she over there.
Montague. I'm Mrs. Montague.
They say she is over there making spaghetti, going crazy about that man. Yeah, she did. And she has no kind of remorse for it. None at all. I didn't even know y'all could hear. I'm so glad. Y'all can't see, but y'all can hear it. And I want y'all to see it too, but y'all know how this is. I'm still learning this over here, y'all. Y'all gotta give me a minute. Let me go. But yeah, they are in her tail. It's nothing she can do. The mama, her mother, Her mother took her stuff down. Her mother took her page down. Brenay and Corinne are the only ones that have it. Devin hasn't posted nothing. Akira hasn't posted nothing. Everybody's been chilling.
Now that the Akira versus brenay alienation of affection case is over and resulting in Akira winning $1.75 million, I just want to remind everyone that this is just the start of the litigation. There is a lot more court to be had. This is just the beginning. This alienation of affection case was a civil matter, but Akira and Brenay also have court proceedings for criminal matters because Brenay and Akira have court December 9th for Brenay's cyber stalking charge. Brenay was arrested in September for violating Akira's order of protection that she has against her. So Brenay could still be potentially facing jail time for this. And mind you, Brenay violated the order of protection so many times that she was showing up at places she had no business being at, like at the kids' graduation. And not only did Brenay come, but she also brought the family, Corinne and the mama. Akira wasn't even able to see her son graduate because Brenay and her family being there caused such a disturbance that they had to call the cops. Brenay shows up to Tim and Akira's court dates and matching outfits with Tim, thinking she eating. She constantly talking about Akira. Her family be posting Akira's kids. Like, it was about time when she got arrested. And the fact that she's been arrested and continues to still do it. Consequences don't scare this girl. Like, her level of narcissism is scary. Remember, Tim got arrested for having the pew-pew in the courthouse, so he has court for that. Mind you, he's already on probation for being arrested for contempt of court, so I bet the judge is gonna love that pew-pew charge, huh? And come January comes Devin's turn for his justice because he's suing Tim for alienation of affection as well. For all the support and love that Akira got, Devin's gonna need that come January. Tim is a deadbeat bum, so I'm sure him and Akira will be in court soon for his back child support because he's ordered to pay $991 a month and he owes $16,000 in back child support. Imagine owing a woman almost $2 million for taking her husband when he looks like...
Yes, y'all heard that. He owed Akira $16,000 for child support. He is ordered to pay $991.
This man literally looks like Rufus from Kim Possible. And I'm sure with Brenay saying on the news, on national television, this woman said that Akira's not going to see a dime of the money that she was awarded.
Leaving Brenay Montague with a hefty bill and no answer on how she'll pay.
I don't know, but she'll probably never see it. And then, of course,
the way
with
she
Brenay's
did
mother
her
saying
mouth,
the
honey, like,
outside
yeah.
the courthouse, I'm sure Brenay and Akira...
She said him and was so nasty. And you know what? Hey, Lyric, I agreed with Black Goddess when she said last night, she said you want to feel bad for Brenay. You want to feel bad for her. But then when she come nasty and she become rude and sassy, you don't feel bad for her no more. And guess what? Black Goddess did not motherfucking lie. Because you want to sit here and feel so bad for this girl. Like, damn, all that. Like, bruh. But then when you see how she act, exactly. You see how she act, you like, man, I can't feel bad for you. Like, you have a link of your morals and, something in you, right? Some kind of compassion. But then when she go, like that, nah, she ain't gonna see that. Then they got when she went on Snapchat and say she got the money, but she ain't getting it. Hell no, we don't feel bad for you. Anybody that feel bad for you, now you make us look like, damn, we a fool to feel bad for you. Because at this point, why the hell would you sit here and think it's okay to say no, but you love the kids? You ain't even sit here and tell your man to take care of his child support for the children. As much money you make, but you all go out here to Dollar General and shit. Nobody want that shit. Girl, who you think you are? No, nobody can't feel bad for her. I don't feel bad for her man either. She raised a whore.
Will be in court eventually. Akira could seize her assets and get her money because Brenay's not going to give it to her willingly. You know how little brain cells you have to admit on national television that you intend to violate a court order? Like, how much of a toto can you be over a man that was dealing with you and your twin sister at the same damn time? Talking about the twin sister, she been popping it on social media heavy since the trial started because she knew that her stuff was going to get aired out too, because she knew that everybody was going to find out about how she's a thought pocket and be dealing with Tim even though he's married and dealing with her twin sister and allegedly got a baby by him. but won't give the biological father paternity test even though he asked for it. Akira's attorney Robin, said that if Corinne keep popping it, that she gonna get hit with a court date next.
Yep.
And what did she do? She kept on popping it. So let's see. Hopefully she gets her consequences next because she need that. So yeah, it's safe to say that
So you got Brenay on top of Corinne. On top of Corinne, that's gonna have to. That's too much. At some point, you gotta tell your daughter, shut the hell up. Shut up. Let's see. If she posts anything else. I spelled her name wrong. Like, come on now. You got one daughter in debt. You finna have another one? So Corinne looked like she done took down her Instagram, her TikTok too, y'all. So, okay, we got some tea. So y'all know Daisha, the Taylor girls. So Daisha had her opinion like everybody else. And y'all know Daisha's big and pregnant, child. She about to have that baby. So, and she doing her daughter hair. So she responds to Corinne for what Corinne said. And somebody talks something, she always beef with, no, Corinne was bothering her.
Responding to who? Me? Saying what? Girl. Corinne only need to be responding back to that baby daddy and responding back to finding her a place of her own to get out of her mama
Brenay's
house.
sister.
That's the only
messing
place
with
she needs to
Daisha.
be responding to. She don't need to be responding to me. I ain't nobody to respond. Like I said, I'm the last of her words. She ain't responding back to me. I ain't seen no response. What response? And where? So, like that's something like it's just like overly disrespectful to compare somebody to. And it's very cringy. Like, don't compare me to that. That's all I was basically saying. And she got offended because I said, shouldn't nobody want to be compared to that situation, ever. So she getting offended by me saying, don't compare me to that bull crap. So be it, babes. Nobody in the world should want to be compared to that mess. Nobody.
She ain't lying.
Oh, I'm very much relevant. And somebody sent me in, I reposted a clip of her dancing to our song a long time ago. So I'm very much relevant, and I'm still relevant and been relevant.
I know she ain't sit here and said that the Taylor girls ain't relevant no more, but the Taylor girls got more money than you and your sister alone. The Taylor girls would have probably got that lawsuit. I ain't finna lie to you. And I said this before. The Taylor girls would have paid that shit right then and there in the courthouse and walked off. You're welcome. They would have paid the girls in the court. They would have paid Akira. If it was one of them, they would have been like, man, bro, we going to knock that girl off. It's all right. How much? 3.5? 3.7? Okay, cool. Here you go. And that is it. That debt would have been paid that same day. That's the money they got. They get paid, baby. Brenay can't and Corinne don't amount to the Taylor girls. The Taylor girls have businesses. The Taylor girls been having things. They daddy, and shout out to their mama and daddy, has set them. They didn't set them up to be like you and Brenay, Corinne. They set them up to be financially straight. When I say finances are clear and promote and out here doing their thing, that's what they set them up for. They didn't set them up to be, no, y'all can't amount to that. And she right. Yeah, her baby daddy famous. Yeah, the other sister baby daddy famous, whatever they do. Yeah, okay. But one thing about it, they straight. They would, if it was them, I guarantee y'all the Taylor girls would have paid that shit and made that shit back. We not gonna act like they won't. They would have made it back, baby. There's one thing you can't talk about T and Daisha. They can pop theirs. You better, let me tell you something, Corinne and Brenay, you better be glad Chris Sales ain't said nothing yet. Because the moment Chris Sales say something, that is your ass. That's all I'm going to say. You are in a community with these people, and you have came out. You might as well say you in the same community in a way. You just on TikTok with it. These are your They could have been your peers if you didn't have to pay millions of dollars. You were close to sending, right? Because she was close to sitting with them with the pocket. You fumbled your own bag. Congratulations. Listen to what somebody said. Listen to this, y'all. So now they saying the baby daddy want a DNA.
Baby, listen, when it comes to Corinne, Deshaun, the baby daddy, Tim, and them children, they trying to find out who's her second baby daddy.
What?
Deshaun, which is the father of her first baby, he said it's possible that he's not the second one. Daddy. And that's the one they thinking that's for Tim. Baby, let's go see what's going
the TV.
on.
And y'all like to say, I don't know who my baby daddy is. Baby, I know who my baby daddy is.
No, Corinne, they didn't say you didn't know. They say you didn't know who the second one was, baby.
Baby daddy know who he is. My baby daddy's family know. Me and my baby daddy's sister was just arguing on Facebook.
Baby, y'all was arguing? What happened?
Because she wants to do all this as if her family, him, all y'all aren't deadbeats.
Oh.
Yeah.
Corinne, Tim is your baby daddy. No, Tim is not my baby father.
Yes, he is.
No, Corinne. Deshaun said he's the baby father of your first baby.
I don't
he want a DNA.
Deshaun, I ain't finna lie to you. I don't even think you the father of the first baby because that baby don't look like you either, bro. I'm finna be for real, baby. You need to go on and get both of them tested. I really truly believe both of them little girls look like Tim. And it's no shade. Deshaun, baby, I don't want to be messy, but I want to be honest. I can't wait to get back on StreamYard. I'm going to show y'all that picture. We going to look at it. Y'all finna be like, no, bruh. Yeah, we gonna look at it tomorrow.
A test for your second baby. When I say this is about to be a shit show, good God.
I don't mean no harm or no, I'm not trying to be funny and stuff, but do you feel like those kids are yours?
Girl, they done found the baby daddy and they talking to him online. They show him, come tell your story. Make your little page, baby. Make that money on.
He said the first one. He said the first one, yes, for sure.
I wasn't on here, y'all, so.
No, it's fine, Mo. He said the first. He said the first one, for sure. But it's just, the second one. He wants to just make sure.
I feel like this: if a man wants a DNA test, give it to him.
Period.
And they Sean, you up here. And correct me if I'm wrong.
Zayla, I said Zayla for sure.
Okay.
I don't really know about the second one because I never seen the second, been around her. I never been.
Baby, Lord, we definitely have to follow this story, baby. Deshaun gonna make you a page now. But this the little baby. This the little second baby.
That baby is Tim,
that
baby.
That saying look like Tim.
That baby is Tim, baby.
Second baby.
Yeah.
Now y'all tell me what y'all think. Let me go mind my business.
That is Tim, baby. If y'all seen the picture of that baby, that is Tim, baby. I don't care what nobody say, allegedly. That, because, see, somebody got court now. They got to pay. I don't need them coming from me. That is Tim, baby, allegedly. I think it's a shortage of men for them in that town. For them. Because let me tell you something. The things that I heard about the men in the Carolinas, how they are good men, and it's not Charlotte, but other surrounding areas. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I believe that it's that man, baby. I don't care what nobody say. Child, Korean out here. Y'all, I'm trying to find Korean page, y'all. Did she deactivate today?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I just be trolling. Because I know y'all be watching.
So she said she only trolled the Tim situation for views. She been stopped leading him on. What you mean by leading him on? She stopped. Now I think she took a page down and stuff because Robin said, quote, if she keep talking, she gonna be in court next. That's why she ain't talking. Like she can't get a Facebook.
Don't take me serious, okay?
Nah, don't take her serious.
But like, I don't even need to be doing that because then.
What I told y'all last night, I say 9 times out of 10, allegedly Tim still fondling with Corinne in a sexual manner and things he should not. She just said, let me replay it again. I'm going to let y'all listen.
That's what I'm saying. I just be trolling. Because I know y'all be watching. So, don't take me serious, okay? See, I flirt, but like, I don't even need to be doing that. Because then, especially to people that like generally, that's what I'm saying.
Corinne know that she knew for a fact. She knew for a fact. She knows that she gonna be in court. That's why she ain't talking on it. Baby, Korean saga finna start next, y'all. Y'all get ready for it, and we gonna be here for it.
See, that just goes to show the same way Deshaun just got on this darn internet and lied and said he always had speculation. It was always...
Hold on. Exactly. Why? Because they still mess with each other. But we gonna get to the text messages that were found in 2024. Remember that he was allegedly messing with a Korean too.
He had a figure about him, and he asked for a DNA, all that type of stuff. The same way he lied on this app.
Wait, somebody say, Korean, I'm going to hold your hand when I say this. There's public court filings of Deshaun requesting a DNA. So Deshaun done went to the court as of yesterday before they closed, baby, or Friday, and said, I need a DNA. We're going to play what he said on that live.
The way them people that y'all rooting for lied on this app and lied in that courtroom.
No, she didn't.
The same way.
No, she didn't. You just mad because you around here. You mad because your business coming out. Oh, that's what you're mad for. That's what you're mad for.
All this time, Korean been sitting back quiet. She been getting on the internet talking about we need to leave the situation alone, stay out her sister business. She ain't got nothing to say about it. She over there raising her kids, losing weight, doing her wig, slimming down her face. She doing all of this shit. Whole time she been around here still messaging Tim since last year. And we are not supposed to believe that's Tim, baby. You tried to stay out of it as much as you could, but you knew in the back of your mind some shit might have popped off in your name when it came up. So the same man that was married to Akira, engaged to your sister, you was messaging. But all along, you was trying to keep quiet, keep calm. You ain't want nobody to mention your name. You ain't want nobody to affiliate you with your sister.
She sure did.
Because you was still on the down low with her man, with your sister man. Girl, y'all got some shit going on in that Kennard family. Because what? You knew the light of day was going to come when your name was going to get brought up in it. You just ain't believe it.
Nah, she don't like her twin. We going to go through that too tomorrow.
But Akira done split the beans and said, well, I done found messages in the phone or on the computer, whichever one, and they was inappropriate between Corinne and Tim. What y'all had to talk about, boo? Was it the baby? Was it DNA? Was it child support? Which one? Because you ain't tell us you had all of this dealing in it. You was acting like, oh, I was messing with him back then. You ain't just tell us in 2024 you was just messing with him, girl. So which one is it? What story you got for us today? And I want to know what story Brenay got for us on her sister messaging him. Let us know.
I don't mean no harm or no, I'm not trying to be funny and stuff, but do you feel like those kids are yours?
He said the first one. He said the first one, yes, for sure.
Yeah, I wasn't on here, y'all, so.
No, it's fine, Mo. He said the first one for sure, but it's just, the second one he wants.
I remember this interview, and this was like a couple of months ago when everything was still going on. And he been trying to petition for it anyway, and he been trying to think about it. And I think he just now went to petition for it now, and it's coming up because of the fact is that it came out that Corinne was texting Tim at the time. I wouldn't be surprised or see if he was messing with the mom. I wouldn't. Corinne was texting Tim, and that's what posed to Sean to say, I need to go to the courthouse and get a DNA test on my baby. It's gonna be some shit, y'all.
To just make sure, and Sean, you up here, and correct me if I'm wrong, because I can be wrong.
Now I'm gonna let y'all know I'm gonna pay this again, because we're gonna talk about it.
I said Azayla for sure.
Okay.
Right. So remember, it died down at that time. It's back up now.
I don't really know about the second one because I never seen the second, been around her. I never got introduced to her, none of that. So
I'm not okay. I'm not trying to get in your personal sexual life, but in 2019, because I believe that's when she was sleeping around with Sam, and you can correct me if I'm wrong. I don't mean no harm or no, I'm not trying to be funny. And
All right. It's becoming messy, y'all, with this Korean situation. It's coming out, honey.
Honestly, I believe that the potential father is the only one that can really ask for a DNA test, unless we like go to court and like I ask like, hey, I want a DNA test to see if he is the actual father, that type of thing.
That's odd because in 2023, Deshaun went to court to file for custody and visitation rights while you were 6 months pregnant with this second child.
Let me get this picture because we're going to talk about this tomorrow. Okay? And I want y'all to see it. And then once I get, I won't have to take a picture, but just in case. Because we're going to break this down tomorrow. I got to find that case number. That's why I took a screenshot. But go ahead.
Child.
Haven't been to court.
Now let me read it to y'all.
Why you want?
And I'm finna go look it up. We're gonna look into it tomorrow. Tomorrow evening, we're gonna be back. Korean is up on the docket now. It say Deshaun Curtis versus Korean Kennard, resident of the Wake County, North Carolina, and has been for more than 6 months, preceding the institution of this action. Wake County, United States. He says, I have never been married, but are the biological parents of the children listed? Oh yeah, he got DNA. He filed this. Hold on. He filed this May 16, 2023 for custody of the children, while she was 6 months pregnant of the oldest child.
And visitation rights while you were 6 months pregnant with this second child.
Haven't been to court.
Okay, Shoulder. Why you on here lying? You avoided mediation and he dismissed it because you tried to stall him out from being a father. You knew that in order for him to get visitation rights, a DNA test was going to be required. You're so burnt out and it's giving Krishan at this point.
Yep.
Like, you're a single mother by choice.
We're going to talk about Krishan tomorrow as well because T on it that Krishan don't want a DNA test for Junior and Blueface. And guess who's going to do the DNA test for free with Steve Wilkos? She don't want it. So we're going to talk about both of them heifers tomorrow.
And the Medicaid fraud right after that. And you on here bashing that man when in reality, you have poor pussy management. And I'm not going to hold you. If I was Deshaun, I wouldn't let up off that shoulder until I get rights to my kids.
All right, so I'm going to read this to
y'all. I'm not going to hold you.
So it says, baby mama Korean say Deshaun that one DNA test never hindered him from being a dad to our kids. That's a lie. We're going to pull it up. Just doesn't want to be a dad. He never asked for a DNA test because he know the girls are his. He never had anything to worry about when it comes to our kids. He just don't want to be a dad. And guess what? That's fine. I never tried giving Deshaun chance after chance to be in the girl's life. He doesn't want to. I can't force someone to do something they don't want to do. So stop with he asked for a DNA, never asked, and stop with stop him from being a dad because I never stopped him. Baby, where is Black Goddess when you need him?
If I was Deshaun, I wouldn't let up off that show.
Black Goddess, you need to come back out. We got another one we need to jump on over here because it's getting messy. Someone say, yeah, nobody said you stopped, and the question was, what's hindering him from stepping up? And okay, it was from him, and he asked for a test, and you respectfully declined. Sorry you had a kid by him 2 times and didn't notice he wasn't a father the first time. That's wild. That's a lie. That's a question for him, not me, and he lies bad, but you the one that's lying. He never showed y'all proof of him asking because he feed into the social He likes to feed in the social media. Laugh out loud. I'm sorry too at this point. I'm really sorry for my kids because they don't deserve a father like him. But God has a plan for my kids. I'm going to trust and believe in God's plan. Let me tell you something, Helfer. Don't you put Jesus Devontae, the Lord and Savior Christ, in this. Because let me tell you something. You are another one of your sister, a lying sham ball of hell. I'm going to explain something. You know for a fact. See, now I see what Robin, now I come full throttle that these heifers like to spin a narrative because they on the internet and they think nobody can. And we gonna be on their ass.
Until I get rights to my kids.
They lie so easily and freely.
But y'all still not gonna believe me, but I have one baby daddy.
So it is true. Brenay's husband is your baby daddy. Y'all still don't believe me.
Honestly, I believe that the potential father is...
You don't even know who your baby daddy is. You are just like your sister. Like, Corinne working out and losing weight while Barney's still eating. Yes, she losing weight. But at the same time, she's a whore too. What? Not Brenay and Corinne used to be gay. Hold on, y'all.
They confirmed. So Brenay and Corinne were gay, and they used to fight over women before they started fighting over Timmy. Granted, y'all, under my original video, people that used to go to high school with them are exposing even more secrets. I'm learning more the more I look at my comment section. And when I tell y'all, I've been said it, and I'm going to say it again. This little beef has nothing to do with Devin or Akira. It's everything to do with the twins.
It's Brenay twins.
Brenay is jealous of Corinne. Corinne just... I don't know. I can't see Corinne being jealous of Brenay because Brenay just screams Jezebel's spirit. She just screams, want to prove a point so freaking bad. And so allegedly they used to argue over this girl named Ashley. That was their first falling out because they both were gay. Both of the twins were gay, and they used to argue over a girl named Ashley before it was Tim. So this is where I'm starting to think. I'm starting to think, first of all, Tim does not care about any woman. He don't care about Kara. He don't care about the twins. He don't care about nobody. He cares about the attention because Tim is a wannabe player. Granted, y'all, he wanted to go to the NFL and, have all these other labels. Tim seems like he wants to be labeled as a player. He likes that player status. Cool. Now, the only way that Tim was able to be fought over is by having somebody like Brenay around. I think Tim always wanted Corinne, and that is why Tim put Brenay on his cousin, because Tim never cared about Brenay. But Tim continuously messed with Corinne from high school all the way up into the adult years. And so I think Tim always had an attraction towards Corinne. However, since Brenay is in such competition with her twin, Brenay has to go after everybody that wants her twin. Because I feel like everyone has always favored Corinne over Brenay. Corinne has always been labeled as the prettier twin. Everybody liked Corinne over Brenay, and that built some type of anger and resentment towards Corinne. And so anybody that has interest in Corinne or anybody that Corinne's interested in, I feel like Brenay feels like she has to prove a point. Like, this is my twin sister, so if you like her, I can't get this same love as well, and you will like me just as much. Y'all, not Corinne, Brenay has an identity issue, and it's because she's an identical twin to Corinne, and that is why her whole entire life is going the way it is. She has not healed from whatever it was that started this. And it is her mom's fault because her mom did not nip this in the bud when they was early enough or young enough to nip it in the bud. They confirmed. So Brenay and Corinne were gay, and they used to fight over women before they started fighting over Timmy. Granted, y'all, under my original video, people that used to go to high school with them are...
And this is a Corinne with her girlfriend. Look like Corinne's best friend said why she want to be associated with the drama for clout, because it's not good clout. Or she don't want to be associated with it. But why they calling her Ocho and Stud? Ugh. And you know what? Corinne's friend ain't been around since. This rabbit hole is... We gonna go into this more of this rabbit hole tomorrow, y'all. So now she want to show proof that Tim ain't her baby daddy.
And then y'all like to say, I don't know who my baby daddy is. Baby, I know who my baby daddy is. My baby daddy know who he is. My baby daddy's family know. Okay? And let me touch bases on that one. I'm literally going to put a screenshot. Me and my baby daddy's sister was just arguing on Facebook because she wants to be on list as if her family, him, all y'all aren't deadbeats. Okay? And let me prove it to y'all. Since y'all always feel like Corinne is...
It's not that, Corinne. It is you, Corinne. It's the fact I don't know what delusion you and your sister got going on, but if they stop being around or they not coming around, it's because of you. They don't know if that little girl is his. So yes, it's gonna be like that. I don't know why you feel like because you cute you get a pass, baby. You ain't shit either. Your sister ain't shit either. Let's just be for real.
It's lying about stuff. Corinne, Timmy's
You do be lying.
No, Timmy's not my baby father. They showing it. So let me read this screenshot. Even though I'm gonna post it, let me read it. Okay. And then y'all like to say, I don't know who my baby daddy is.
They
Baby,
ain't play it, but we'll find it. Corinne says Akira needs to be admitted into a mental hospital. And this is when she stopped because Robin says she say one more thing. She is going to go to court and she shut up. Oh, yes, I did. Oh, I posted one. Baby, there's some funny looking girls. There was some funny looking girls. So Corinne and Tim was it a one time. It's been going on since 2019 to 2024. That's crazy. We gonna have to look at. Hold on, let me send this thing to myself.
I'm sorry, but
I'm finna send this to myself because we going live tomorrow and we gonna talk about this. This woman just posted this 4 days ago. Let me send it to myself. And we gonna go on TikTok and show it because this was something I want y'all to look at. We gonna go down this rabbit hole tomorrow. Tomorrow evening. I want y'all to get you a nice little hot chocolate because it's getting cold out. I'm gonna try to be up here by 8:30 my time. And we gonna jump into this. Yes, ma'am. We gonna jump into this. Because this is a rabbit hole that we need to get into. Yeah. So I want y'all to sit tight. I want to thank y'all for coming to watch. Don't forget to like, share, comment. And we're going to jump into this rabbit hole tomorrow. Baby, I will be back on StreamYard tomorrow evening, honey. Oh, yes, we're going to go deep. Oh, we going to go deep. Baby, that Ernestine wig, honey. Child, we're going to talk about it. Oh, we're going to go deep tomorrow. And it explains their ways. Oh, we going to go real deep. We going to go deep. Yep, we finna have an entirely good old fun with this tomorrow. So, we gonna talk about it tomorrow. Yes. Yes, thank you, girl. I'll be back live with another story for us to talk about. And then we'll be back tomorrow with showing everything. So I'm be live tomorrow. We still gonna we're gonna do live tomorrow. We're gonna do Krishan because I can show those. But because I can screen record and put that up there. But when it comes to the TikTok, I'm not screen recording all of that. We're going to go on StreamYard with it. I want to thank y'all for watching, y'all. I'm finna get off here. I'll be back live in like 30, 40 minutes. We're going to talk about how justice for Romika is now getting more media attention. It's going to be a short live. And then I'm going to go live about something else later on, too. I want to thank y'all for watching. I might come in an hour, depends, because I got something to do real quick. So I want to thank y'all for watching. I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye.